All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're having a look at the Suns Club scene and the Eternal Gardens. They go together quite nicely. All right, so once again we have the triangle imagery, and you see that we have the Suns Club with its lecture halls, libraries, theatres, and we have an initial juxtaposition with what was going on for the workers underground. Everybody up here is smiling, happy, seems to have their own personality. Obviously, it's only men, because, you know, what we have is very German expressionistic actions. Everything is overacted in this film because that is part of the exaggeration, you know, of the cinema of the time. You'll notice that the boys are all wearing white, which certainly contrasts with the workers, and certainly talking about, we'll just go back a touch there, sorry. The fathers for whom every revolution of a machine wheel meant gold had created for their sons the miracle of the eternal gardens. All right, so once again we have some biblical imagery there, that idea of a miracle because of the money. All right, and they know it's the revolution of a machine wheel. It's the machinery, the technology that brings them the money, and we're going to the Eternal Gardens. So let's have a look at the Eternal Gardens. Okay, now the Eternal Gardens are really great to highlight the power, the money, and the control that the upper class have here in this. You'll see that basically this is an older gentleman setting up a whole lot of ladies. They've dressed very risque. It's certainly representative of the cabaret era, and certainly which of you ladies shall have the honour of entertaining Master Fredda. So, you know, if you're talking about gender in this film, the ladies are certainly treated as products, as things to be consumed by the men. Okay, we have the elderly gentleman asking them to show themselves off, and, you know, once again, probably not for us, but for the times, hugely risque, and certainly attracted the eye of the senses. But you'll see that when Fredda comes in, Fredda is the son of Joe Fredderson. He's basically the prince of Metropolis, shall we call it. And he comes in and he gets to choose who he wants. The Eternal Gardens, okay, is representative of the Garden of Eden. You go there, you can take what you want. Everything is perfect. It is a paradise on earth that they have created. Okay, and Fred is certainly the idea of chasing the women and grabbing whatever he wants, plucking the apple out of Eden. You'll see the huge sets here, representative of so much that your teacher may well go into for you. But there's basically a lot of chasing around. We have peacocks and birds and fountains, all representative of this perfect place, this perfect pleasure. And the girls are obviously very welcoming of Fredda, who represents a handsome man at the time. Obviously, if you walked around the streets looking like that today, people would be wondering what sort of look you were going for. Pretty hipsterish. Alright, but we have a big moment coming up here, because once Fredda grabs what he wants, we are now introduced to a character. And we have a look at the close-ups here, the connection of eyes, have a look at the camera angles of when Maria is revealed to us. Okay, so Maria being revealed as a lady with children. Okay, so straight away we get this idea of Maria being nurturing, and she's certainly contrasted with the ladies that are throwing themselves at Fredda. Okay, obviously these children here are representative of the workers, because they are dressed in the black, and Maria is placed in a sort of a greyish, whitish dress, and certainly round the outside we have this here to highlight or sort of halo effect on Maria. And there is certainly a connection with the eyes of Fredda and Maria. Then she comes up with her sort of socialist comments. Look, these are your brothers. You know, the word brother at that time represented, you know, people would band together and be part of the same government, same society. Everybody has stopped there to stare at Maria, because she is in the wrong place. She is not supposed to be here. And she's certainly not supposed to be preaching that everybody is the same and these people are just like you. Then we have the connection between Freda and Maria. Once again, she's in the iris, and then we have she's about to get chucked out, but I didn't put that in there because that would take too long. So just to quickly go over things, Freda literally throws away the woman like a toy when he sees Maria. It's objectification in its purest form, and initially he's struck by Maria from what she looks like. So certainly think about that within the film and how that may change over time.